one of the things that you should be worried about your teenager doing, if it's not drinking as well, it's cannabis. New research by Australia's health regulators estimate there are around 1 million Australians using medicinal cannabis. This is a 50 times increase. It was 18,000 people using it back in 2019, and that has jumped to 1 million in 2025. Now, it says a study conducted by the Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency found that 8 medical practitioners issued more than 10,000 scripts each for the highest strength THC products over just a 6-month period. One doctor issued more than 17,000 scripts in that same time frame, equating to a script every 4 minutes. Every 4 minutes, a doctor is issuing high-strength cannabis scripts. I mean, this is of epidemic proportions. Now, everyone thinks, well, a lot of people think, oh, cannabis, it doesn't do much harm. There are risks associated with it. When you have 1 million Australians on it without many guardrails in place, it's deeply concerning. And part of this has been driven by the rise in online prescriptions. So people have worked out if you just go online, say the right things to a digital health appointment, you can get high-strength marijuana much better than buying it off the black market, but it's pretty disturbing for our country.
It's disturbing how many are being the prescriptions. There's 8 medical practitioners that issued themselves 10,000 scripts within 6 months. That needs to be investigated. And it says here the Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency did put in guidelines earlier this year to try and crack down on this. Clearly, it's not working, but things like telehealth is certainly making it easier to be able to access this medicinal cannabis. But my question is why this sudden rise? You know, from 2019 to now, you go from 18,000 to 1 million. That seems so excessive in such a short period of time.
Well, because that was sort of when it first came into being, I think. It's the early stages of being able to legally get your hands on the gear, right? So, I mean, my theory is that it's just people who were dope smokers who have now gone, well, I can get the dope without the risk of the coppers arresting me because I've got the script and the doctor says that I can have it. So it's all hunky-dory now. And I was fully on board when the discussion started and the idea was that we should legalise medicinal cannabis. I was, yeah, go for it. I mean, there are very clear benefits to a lot of people who use medicinal cannabis, so I have no issue with that. But the problem to me seems to be that here we have a system that was set up to do good is now being thoroughly abused. And it's being used by people who just want to get their hands on dope for recreational purposes. And you've got doctors who are just willing to take the money to hand out the script. So you churn through them, you know, 1 every 4 minutes or whatever you want it to be, and just go, you get one, you get one. It's like an AHPRA episode, and they go down to the doctor, go to the pharmacy, get their dope, and go on their merry way. That's not what the system was meant to be. So you can have all these guardrails you like. It should be that you have to have 3 appointments in person with a doctor or something like that before you can get your hands on this stuff. Otherwise, you're basically just making a legal form of drug dispensary. I mean, why not do it for cocaine next?
Correct. And apparently there are some medical practices that send you an automated SMS going, hey, is it time to get another cannabis prescription? So they are prompting the user to get more and more of this stuff because, of course, it's also in their financial interest to keep handing out these prescriptions. So the whole system is screwed.
Well, you know, Snoop Dogg was here doing the AFL Grand Final the other day. I wonder whether he got a prescription while he was here, because he's well known for his dope smoking. So I wonder whether he got a prescription while he was here or got his hands on the illegal stuff. What do you reckon?